What's up, everybody? Hey, how are you? I watched the second episode here, and it was the Sony Entertainment Network, I think, or Sony Entertainment Asia SET syndication. Am I getting this right? And I think the show is called. Let me make sure. I had a note written down. Sankat. Sankat. It's Hanuman. This was episode 2. Episode 2. And what we saw in this episode was first of all a recap of episode 1, the great battle that has happened, and the monkey army is laid to waste. The bear army is laid to waste. Everybody is in just dire straits, and Hanuman is not there. He is in the presence of Vishnu, I think. Vishnu? Well, I mean, I know it's Vishnu. But I was like, wait a minute. That's the same guy from Ramayan. That's the same guy playing Vishnu. And he's in Vishnu and wherever Vishnu is when he's not on Earth as an avatar. And he's surrounded with all these women, a ton of women, and Hanuman's there. And Hanuman has come to, I don't know, be a devotee, do devotee type things for him. And they have a conversation about things going on and how, he understands that Hanuman is a great devotee, his favorite. He appreciates how much Hanuman loves him and is devoted to him and carrying out his ways. And he offers Hanuman a bowl of fruit, and Hanuman, I think he takes a lemon or something, and he's getting ready to bite it, and he's like, oh, I can't do that, I forgot about this. And he opens his mouth, and this disc comes out, like, woo, comes out and hovers, and then it turns into a personage. And then we find out that is Vishnu's weapon. And of course, I remember that from episode 1 of Ramayan, when we see him kind of asleep and his wife is pressing his legs, and he's got a finger up, and this thing is going on the finger, and he says, "You've been carrying my weapon in your mouth this whole time." And Hanuman kind of gives an answer about why it is. And Vishnu says, "Do you wonder what all these women are around for me?" And Hanuman says, "Yes." And he kind of looks around. And he said, well, I'm on Earth in a new avatar as Lord Krishna, and I forget how many wives, a lot of wives. He's got a lot of wives, and he says, I love them all equally. And Hanuman says, well, I'm used to seeing you as Ram and Lady Sita. And Vishnu says, I'll give you a boon, whatever you want. You just ask and I'll do it for you. And he said, can I see you in that form? And they change into the form, a very familiar form for me, coming off Ramayan. There was some confusion, I think, for myself. Well, I know there was confusion, because Hanuman then leaves the presence of Vishnu. And there is who looked like his weapon in personage, and then a dude who looked kind of like half human, half bird showed up to warn this guy, Hanuman's coming, be careful, don't let him destroy you. And the guy's like, yeah, he's already been here and gone. And they apologize about their pride, and they hug it out. And then we see Hanuman come back to Earth, where the army is decimated, and there is a human king, it looks like, saying at first light the whole monkey army will be dead. You're the only one now who can protect us. And it kind of left on that. And so I have a couple questions about this, because this is a little more, I think this is going to take a little more time for me to get my Western head around, because I think one of the problems that we have when we look at stuff like this, for me, is the Oriental versus Occidental, the way the minds are constructed. There is a different way of perception, different mores, different values, different hemispheres shaping our worldview. You guys would agree with that, right? I agree with that. And so here's a couple questions for you that I need help. If you could put them in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. Is this tied to the TV show Ramayan? Or is it just that the same actor's like, dude, I killed it as Vishnu in the first one. Who else you going to get? I'll be Vishnu and you. I'm already known as Vishnu. Was it just a casting thing, or is this tied to that series somehow as a spin-off, or is this when Hanuman shows up in it? I don't know, because in Ramayan I haven't gotten to Hanuman yet. So that's question number 1. Question number 2, if what we saw in Hanuman, Vishnu is talking about being on earth as Krishna, but yet when he showed up when the armies laid waste, isn't that the battle where Sita is taken by the Demon King, and Ram and his brother are on the way to rescue her, and we're going to go against evil Sri Lanka? By the way, their cricket team's not very good. Is this the same storyline, or is this something completely different? Because I was completely confused by this, and I just want to say that you guys really help me out a lot when you help me, when you say this, that, because it helps to put things in perspective. Overall, I really like the animation style. Now, I understand they didn't have a huge budget. I understand that, but the way they do it, it is very much it's enjoyable, and it's not a production quality that you're like, this is really bad. Like that, it looks really good. They did a great job, I think, working with what they had. And man, when I watch Hanuman and I see the stuff and the jumping and the, when he lands, it's like DBZ ripped this off completely. Like, what? DBZ ripped it off. Anyways, so very good. This is a good show. I enjoy this show, and please, if you would answer my questions, it would be very, very helpful. I appreciate it. I appreciate you and all the love that you've shown me and my family. Peace and much love. We'll catch you guys later.